was in vogue, and even before Docker Swarm, right? Nirmata has been in existence for over 4.5 years, and when we built our own orchestrator at that point in time, we were looking to solve application management in container environment. That was the goal. And as we saw, Kubernetes, adoption explode, we felt that was the right time for us to, embrace Kubernetes as well as part of, container management as well as application management on top of it, right? I'm going to just walk you through some key, capabilities of the platform, and I'm going to walk you through the architecture of the platform. And then as we go through the demo, it will give you a good idea in terms of what the platform does and how you can use it for container management. Couple of things, right? The platform was built with keeping both IT operations as well as developers in mind. They have very different requirements, right? Developers don't want to worry about the infrastructure, the underlying, server constructs, storage, etc. Right? They would just want to take their code and deploy it. While IT ops wants to have, all the pieces around governance. They want to have single set of policies with which they want to, monitor and manage all the environments. So the platform actually provides both of those capabilities. So for for operators, for example, we have, consistent Kubernetes deployment in any environment, whether you are running your clusters in GCP or you're running in AWS, you're running it on-prem, you're running an Oracle Cloud, we don't care. We can manage any distribution. You want us to deploy a new cluster in any of these environments, we can do that as well, right? And we can do that with consistent set of policies that you can use across any of the clouds, and that's the beauty of the platform. We abstract all that for you, right? The other cool feature about the platform is application portability. You can take application in any container environment, and you can clone it in any other environment. The only thing that we don't take care of today is storage, but you can move your application construct very easily from one environment to another. We actually provide, an environment construct under which you can create environments for your developers, for your testers, for your staging, as well as production. Right? And since we have fundamentally built an orchestrator that can, it's orchestrating Kubernetes just like it's orchestrating any other application. We do multi-cluster and multi-cloud management, right? So you can move your workloads, you can manage your clusters across any cloud with single pane of glass, number one. And number two, you can move your applications without worrying about how it's going to operate in one environment versus another. We abstract all those environment concepts for you, right? For developers, again, application modeling is a key capability. You can have you can import your own YAMLs. You can build YAMLs with the platform. You can also model your applications. You can use M charts. We support all that, right? We have pretty decent integration with any of the CI/CD tools. A lot of the capabilities with the environment that we provide inherent to the platform allows you to build your CI/CD pipelines. And then we have integrated monitoring and alarm capability at application level, at service level, pod level, cluster level, all the way down to the host level. So you have, and again, we can walk you through in terms of what kind of capability that is, we have available. One of the key things I want to highlight is we also have auto remediation capability, where you can take proactive action based on certain triggers within the platform, and it integrates very well with all the common platforms out there, like Prometheus, Splunk, New Relic, etc. So last and not the least, one big difference on our platform when it comes to application management is we have a self-service catalog that you can build. So we don't have an opinionated point of view that these are the set of tools you got to use for building applications. You can build your own, and we support that within the catalog. And you have pretty good RBAC access, at the team level, at user level, and you can limit that usage based on role of the individual, role of the user, and the environments that they're playing in, right? So I'm going to walk you through the basics of the platform, right? At the heart of it, we are doing two key pieces. We are doing cluster management, and then we are doing workload management on top of those clusters, right? And as I said before, right, giving developers an environment where they don't have to worry about the underlying infrastructure, and then delivering necessary governance and policy management for the IT ops. Now this is a more detailed view of the platform. The way Nirmata is orchestrated is that it's an agent-based platform, so you go to deploy an agent wherever you have a host. The agent will talk back to our SaaS or to your on-prem edition, and then through that we manage Kubernetes cluster. That happens in parallel. We don't curate. We don't have our own distribution of Kubernetes. We take 100% pure upstream Kubernetes, and then we deploy it for you. What we have around the platform are necessary capabilities to provide, set of core services, whether it's catalog, whether it's environments, whether it's policies, analytics, etc. Right. From integration perspective, we support all kind of image registries, public and private. So you want to build your own and you want us to manage that or integrate with that, we can do that. And we have some standard registry integrations that are available off the bat within the platform itself. We do have SAML 2.0 integration, so with integration with LDAP and any of the enterprise directory is available within the platform. And of course, I think I already covered. We covered from a logging perspective. We integrate with some of your standard monitoring platforms out there. So in a nutshell, that's about the platform. Now we can dive into it. Are we good with the download YAML? Okay. So folks, we'll walk you through creating an account and taking an existing cluster that you built on Azure and monitoring that through Nirmata Platform, right? All right. If you have not done that already, go to try.nirmata.io, create an account for yourself, and get inside, right? So you can skip, once you're in there, you can skip the setup and directly get into cluster management. On the left-hand side, you'll see a clusters tab. Go in there, click on that, and then on the top right, you're going to see Add Cluster button. Go ahead and click on that, and you'll have option to either add an existing Kubernetes cluster or add a new one. You're going to choose adding an existing Kubernetes cluster. Once you do that, you're going to see a command set along with a YAML file and a button for YAML file. Download that YAML file, right? And then you have to go back to your Azure host and run this command so that this is essentially running the agent on the host so we can monitor the Kubernetes cluster through Nirmata. Is everybody able to do that? Yep.
Can you guys download now? Refresh? Still running? What, AKS is still running? For how long?
40 minutes? 20 minutes. 40 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I'll check that.
We'll wait a bit.